put a portion of orientation for me on the, she had no idea what she was doing. She can't admit that. On our webpage. But I specifically am trying my best to have everybody understand, first, that I welcome you to zines, because I think it's really important to say that. It's one thing to, kind of emulate it or demonstrate it in one way, but it's another thing to genuinely say, we welcome you. Given the fact that we now have a well over a 10% unemployment rate overall in America, this room should be full. It should be filled with great people who didn't decide that, the unemployment rate's too high and I can't find a job, because really finding a job is all about attitude. It's really how you think about it. There's no secret that there are jobs out there. It's just how hard you're willing to work to get them. Because looking for a job really is a job. All by itself, getting up, getting dressed, getting prepared as though you're going to work every day. I remember when I first started in business and people made fun of me because I'm a suit lady. But I used to get up every morning, get dressed, put my pantyhose on, put my suit on, and go around the corner to my bedroom and start working. Because I always thought how you work is a mindset. It's kind of, about your attitude. And, a chapter in my book says how you see life is how life sees you. Because a lot of people say it's just not fair. And I happen to say that life is not fair or unfair. It's exactly what you make it. Because what you put out for it is what you're going to get back from it. And if you really, really want a job, Dean's is definitely a stopping point. We should be able to do so. We should be able to help you. I have a lot of confidence in that. We've definitely placed over 20,000 people in our 17-year history in Houston alone. And we're really proud of that. But I'm only proud of today. It's kind of like playing a football game. And you're only as good as the game you play today. And the circumstances have definitely changed. And I won't tell you that it's a little bit more difficult. It's not impossible. I actually believe that God doesn't make anything impossible. I believe that you can get it done. If you really want to get it done, you can get it done. You just have to step out there. You have to call every day. You have to be persistent. You have to have a winning attitude. Let me tell you, a young lady got a job last week at one of the centers here. She got a job last week, and they called us this week and said that they wanted her to no longer be there as of today. Her performance was good. What do you think her problem was? Attitude. He said she's not engaging. She doesn't act like she wants to be here. She doesn't act like she's proud to have a job. I always tell people sometimes you kind of have to overdo it. Every single day you have to be thankful you have an opportunity to get up and go to a job. I'm not talking about how much it pays, because that's not going to be relevant yet, because you first have to get your foot in the door in order for you to discuss that, because most people don't realize $8 an hour is better than $0 an hour, because when you have an opportunity to get in there and you do your networking, so somebody's paying you to go interview, basically. So you have to show your stuff. That is like a working interview. And I don't care if it's for a week, a day, or 3 months. It doesn't matter, maybe even 3 years. It's all about how you look at it. So we here at Dean's, be persistent. Call us every day. I know they said 3 times a week or something like that. You can call 15 times a day if you have to. Persistence is key, because it says a lot about the fact that I won't settle. I want a job. My attitude is I'll do whatever it takes. You might have to invest a little bit on, gas, or, going to your interviews and going in there with the attitude of, it may not be the job, but it is a job, and it may get me to the job. And I think that part is what's really key. I meet a lot of people today who are expecting, and maybe it's just in our nature of where we are in America, we're expecting, it's an expectance of something. We're almost expecting to fall into